Most people date the wrong way. They chase, they overthink, they get emotionally attached too soon, and then they wonder why they keep losing. The truth is, dating is not about luck. It's not about tricks. It's not even about looks. It's about who controls the frame. The person who stays in control, mentally, emotionally, and strategically, always has the upper hand. If you don't understand the 5 stages of dating and how to navigate them with discipline, you will always be one step behind. But if you master these stages, you will never lose control again. This is not just about relationships. This is about power, self-respect, and leading your own life. Watch until the very end, because this is the dating guide no one else will tell you. Dating destroys people who don't know what they're doing. Most people fall into relationships with no plan, no self-awareness, and no emotional control. They chase feelings instead of strategy. They give too much too soon. They overcommit before the other person has even earned their commitment. And that is why they always end up confused, heartbroken, and stuck in emotional chaos. Most dating advice is garbage. It tells people to be nice, be yourself, and just communicate. But it never tells you how to control the relationship dynamic. It never tells you how to stay emotionally unshaken. It never tells you that the one who leads wins. If you want to date with clarity, confidence, and absolute control, you must navigate dating like a Stoic, not a desperate follower. These are the 5 stages of dating and how to stay in control at every step. Number 1. The attraction stage. You set the frame. Attraction is not about looks, money, or fancy words. It's about energy, presence, self-respect. The second you try to convince someone to like you, you have already lowered your value. Attraction isn't something you chase. It's something you command. Most people make the mistake of seeking attraction instead of creating it. They think if they say the right things, wear the right clothes, or act a certain way, they will earn someone's interest. But real attraction comes from who you are and how you carry yourself. If you walk into any situation with the mindset that you are already the prize, people feel it. Stop thinking, how do I make them like me? And start thinking, are they even worth my time? The moment you put yourself in that position of strength, you shift the entire dynamic. People do not chase other people. They chase what those people represent. If you are confident, disciplined, and in control of yourself, you will never have to chase again. Number 2, the connection stage. Control your emotions. Attraction brings curiosity, but connection builds investment. The moment someone starts feeling connected to you, they become emotionally invested. And this is where most people lose control. They start over-investing. They start getting attached too soon. And before they even realize it, they have given away all their power. This is why emotional control is everything. If you start liking someone, do not get carried away. Do not start fantasizing about the future. Do not start building expectations in your mind. Expectations will destroy you. They will make you weak. You must train yourself to stay calm, composed, and logical. If they pull away, you do not react. If they test you, you do not flinch. If they try to make you chase, you do nothing. Because the moment you react emotionally, you lose control. And the person who controls their emotions controls the relationship. Number 3, the power shift. You must lead. This is the stage where power changes hands. You are either leading the relationship or you are being led. And if you are not the one leading, you are automatically losing. This is the stage where most people fall apart. They start worrying. They overthink. They get anxious about whether the other person still likes them. The moment you start thinking that way, you are no longer in control. You are reacting to their energy instead of creating your own. If you want to stay in control, you must dictate the pace. If they become distant, you do not chase. If they show less interest, you do not try harder. If they are unsure about you, you let them go. Because the person who has the ability to walk away is the person who holds the power. Number 4, the emotional testing stage. You will be challenged. No matter how strong you are, you will be tested. It is part of human nature. When people feel like they are starting to care about you, they will subconsciously test your strength. They will pull back to see if you chase. They will say things to see if they can trigger you. They will act difficult to see if you crack under pressure. If you react emotionally, if you start complaining, if you start trying harder to prove yourself, you fail the test. And once you fail, you lose control of the entire relationship. You must remain unshaken. No matter what happens, you do not fold. If they pull back, you do nothing. If they try to get a reaction out of you, you stay calm. If they test your patience, you do not break. Because the person who remains in control of themselves is the person who controls the relationship. Number 5, the commitment stage. You choose, not settle. Most people see commitment as the goal. That's wrong. Commitment is not something you earn. It is something you choose. The moment you treat it as a reward, you are no longer leading. The mindset you must have is this: I do not chase commitment. I evaluate it. I decide if this person is worthy of being in my life. Most people accept whoever chooses them. They settle for whatever they can get. And that is why they end up in relationships that make them miserable. You must always operate from a position of abundance, not scarcity. If you are working on yourself every day, your body, your mind, your purpose, then you will always have options. And if you always have options, you will never feel desperate to hold on to the wrong person. Commitment is not the prize. You are. And the moment you understand that, you will never lose control again. Dating is not about tricks. It is not about impressing people. It is about who you are. If you want better relationships, you must become better first. Work on your mindset. Work on your discipline. Build yourself into someone so strong, so confident, so in control of themselves, that people naturally gravitate towards you. The second you stop needing validation, you start commanding respect. The second you stop chasing, you start attracting. The second you learn to lead, you stop losing. Master these 5 stages, and you will never lose control again. If this video spoke to you, drop one short, powerful phrase in the comments that defines your new mindset from today forward. Make it real. Commit to it. Subscribe to the channel if you're serious about self-mastery. There are millions of people who need this truth, but they are still lost. Let's wake them up.